Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Did you think Putin is bad? Look at Lukashenko of Belarus. Oh my god, look at this guy. He is on it. Very active little busy bee. Let's see what this guy now is gonna threaten Poland. He's threatening everybody. He's got a problem with everybody. He's like a wounded, I don't know, coyote or something. Bites everybody. Man, this article comes from Republic World. It's from today, August 28th. And this is the title of the article. Messing with us means ... Belarus Lukashenko threatens Poland with nuclear weapons, calls President Duda brainless after he called Macron and Scholz kids little fish, fry fish or something, little fry. Oh my god, I gotta give it to this guy. It's just funny. For you guys who might not know this presentable individual, this is the gentleman that we're talking about here. Oh my god, here it is. Lukashenko warned Polish armed forces that messing with Belarus would lead to a nuclear attack. I'm quoting, "If Duda has no brains, the Polish military does," he said. Ooh. Amid the ongoing war in Ukraine, Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko launched a scattering attack on his Polish counterpart, Andrzej Duda, calling him a brainless. The Belarusian leader also threatened Poland with nuclear weapons that he doesn't have, despite Minsk not possessing any. He just woke up. Lukashenko warned Polish armed forces that messing with Belarus would lead to a nuclear attack. I think it would, but not from Belarus. I think it's going to lead from Moscow, but not. And I'm quoting, "If Duda has no brains, the Polish military does, and they know that messing with Belarus means immediately getting a nuclear bomb." Next, a tweet citing the Belarusian president. According to Lukashenko, his country is prepared to counter a possible threat from Poland, and he believes that Polish military understands how Belarus would react in the event of an escalation. So beware, Poles, you don't want another September 1st. Notably, oh my, it's gonna be soon. Maybe they want another September 1st. But instead of 1939, we got a 2022. Notably, the two European countries have long-standing border issues. They all have border issues over there. I told you. Even Poland with Ukraine, Poland with Hungary, Poland with everybody, if you want to. And then Ukraine got all kind of problems with everybody too. With Hungarians, with Romanians, with Russians, and so on. So yeah. And Belarus probably have with everybody too. Notably, the two European countries have long-standing border issues that have been further escalating since November 2021. Meanwhile, the Belarusian president has warned the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, against escalating tensions in Eastern Europe. And I'm quoting, "It's not a good idea to escalate things with Belarus, because that would be an escalation with the union states of Russia and Belarus. If they start to create problems, the response will be immediate," Lukashenko stated. All right. Now, Belarus is ready to respond to Western threats. So he put them on hot notice. Meanwhile, President Lukashenko also stressed that Minsk is ready to respond to any threats from the West. He cautioned the West that if they choose to escalate the issue, they will not be able to save themselves. Additionally, Lukashenko recalled his joint address in St. Petersburg with Russian President Vladimir Putin, where they announced plans to modify Belarusian Sukhoi plans to carry nuclear weapons, and declared that everything is ready for that. Meanwhile, officials in Poland, Lithuania and Latvia believe that the migrant influx in part of Belarus and Russia's hybrid war against the European Union is part, okay, so the migrant influx is part of Russia and Belarus hybrid war against the European Union. Okay, Belarus-Poland border crisis. Let's see what's going on. It is pertinent to mention here that tensions escalated with the European Union's borders after roughly 2,000 individuals were trapped between Poland and Belarus in November 2021. Since then, several incidents of clashes between migrants and border authorities have been reported. Meanwhile, Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko has been accused by the West of using immigrants as a tool to destabilize the 27-nation bloc in retribution for penalties placed on his alleged repressive rule. Wait a second, you guys, you want immigrants. He helped you. He helped both the immigrants go and they're not immigrants, okay, or how we want to call them. They're illegally over there. They just walked in and they want to go to see, I don't know, Poland. So Poland, who likes immigrants a lot, gonna allow them, but no, they didn't. Isn't that against the European Union's new values? I think it is. That's why they got in trouble as well. However, Belarus has repeatedly denied being responsible for the issue, which has seen as an influx of refugees attempting to enter Poland, Lithuania and Latvia. From where? From Belarus. Those are not refugees. So, you see, they said refugees coming from Belarus into Latvia, Lithuania and Poland. Refugees from where? If you look at the definition of refugees in this kind of situation, you are called refugee only when you leave the country where is the problem that you left from and is the first country you land in. You are a refugee there. You're not a refugee to the next one. That's not called refugee anymore. At least that's what I heard. But you can look at other sources and find out. So, if let's say we have United States and we have Mexico, and people from Mexico, let's say they claim refugee status in United States, you can consider them refugees. But then if they want to go from United States into Canada, the same Mexican refugees, and they go to Canada, they can't say they're refugees from Mexico anymore. They can be only with the country next to them. This is the first stop where they were. This is the refugees. So I'm guessing that those Syrian refugees and Middle Eastern refugees that landed somehow got into Poland, and Poland tried to get into Poland, but they were in Belarus. They came from Turkey, remember? And Turkey, and then come from Turkey, you have two routes, all right, to go around the Black Sea. I don't think they got through Russia, or maybe they did, and then another Russia, and then, by the way, to go from how do you call it, to get to Russia, you have a long way over there, and many other things in between countries that you have to go. And if you go the other route through Europe, you have to go to Bulgaria, you have to go to Romania, you have to go to Ukraine, and then go to Belarus. So you're not a refugee anymore at that point, and you're definitely not an immigrant as well. What are you? So anyway, this guy said, oh, you want to go? Go ahead. This way, after they passed 50,000 states to get to Belarus, who said that Belarus is the final destination? Who said that? And they didn't want to stay in Belarus. They want to go to Poland. And then they said where they want to get. They said Germany. That was their goal. I'm familiar with the issue. And they say, you want to go to Germany? Here. And the Poles say, oh, no. You can't get in our country, which is fair. But what about the values of the European Union? Or anyway, don't mess with Lukashenko, because he's going to use his nuclear weapons that he doesn't have to bomb everyone. Well, what do you want? At least he doesn't have them. Do you think that if he would have been in Putin's place, he would have been not using them? I think he have used them a long time ago, at least somewhere. I don't know, boom, in a territory somewhere. He's itchy, like, where's the button now? Where's the switch, man? Show me the switch. Crazy. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart. So you better have Putin than Lukashenko with little nuclear buttons to play piano a little bit. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth and be just, Lukashenko.